makes a promise. I will give you green in its 100 shades, from the barest hint threaded along the growing golden stalk to the near black shadow caught between thick spruce needles. I will give you light, the hard-edged morning's etched exposure focused through dew's magnifying glass, and the flat, direct burning of noon, and this afternoon amber flowing ever lower over the lush and liquid grid of these fields. I will give you brushwork from sweeping and generous to delicate and precise, painting these contoured hills onto flat prairie canvas where they rise like a spirit uplifting. I will give you the sound of many wild hands clapping, the echoing applause of the hills. But when ecstasy gives way to deep listening, you will recognize the sound of your own wild heart echoing the heartbeat of the land, the parallel sighs and undulations of your own chambers of wonder, a gallery where the masterwork of this sweet landscape will live as long as you do, as long as your memory beats. This poem is called Like This, with a question mark at the end. Was it like this I fit in my mother's womb? Legs crossed, jackknifed at the waist, arms linked around my knees, perfectly pretzeled into the available space. Was it like this I floated, unaware, in liquid impregnated with the 1950s special blend, amniotic fluid, alcohol, nicotine, nutrition and toxins all in one hungry swallow? Was it like this I began to be? Curled and swam, twisted, tucked and kicked, tumbled and stretched until my home, without warning, contracting round me. Like this, decades later, I find myself folded into the disastrous space of a life too confined, drowning in the salty brine of ambivalent tears, enduring the wait for that first unpredictable spasm of expulsion. I exit, gasping once again to breathe in an element become suddenly foreign. DiMaggio and Monroe. Sometimes I wish you would fall in love with me, love me unexpectedly, be utterly transfixed. Then I remember something I read about Joe DiMaggio and his Mary. How he never forgave her for her lush spirit, free-floating and teasing as the billowing white dress. He loved her, of course, in his conventional way, but his leaden expectations weighted the hem of her fabulous frock. And somehow I understand that even if you fell from the maddest of heights, eventually our not-so-famous love would also fall to the ground in a sad heap of white skirts, safety sewn into the hem. Turtle Lake grasshopper. See the way you fold your articulated arms into a prayerful posture? Too human for comfort, like a person dressing up as an insect trying to pass. It wasn't my fault. It was dark. You were so quiet. Did you see me? Certainly I did not see you. No warning before I stepped on you, bent your twig limbs into a travesty of flexion. Only a startling off-balance moment, a foot carelessly placed in a familiar place made unfamiliar. Still, the look on your armored face, can I call it a look? Can I call it a face? Brought forth a rush of pity. And though your life depends on such a slender tether, and though your body cannot possibly mend or carry you to a natural end, I cannot kill you. I will give you to the elements.